Oh, goodness. Oh, our poor brains. Our sanity's starting to suffer some, so we should probably start picking some flowers. Picking flowers. Oh, you see? Our brain just got fat. I can't do anything with these flowers right now. What don't I really need? I don't need this pile of ash. There we go. So picking flowers boosts sanity. Flowers are also kind of hard to get back, and they're useful for later game stuff, so check the map quick. Alright, yeah, we're going in the right direction. So I try not to pick them unnecessarily. You can also, like, make a crown out of them. There we go. Here's some beefaloes. Now, beefaloes are dangerous when they're in heat, and their bums will turn red. They're sort of pinkish when they're in heat. They're not in heat right now, so that's fine. Oh, there's pigs here too. It's not super great to build your home base, like, in the middle of the beefaloes, but nearby is convenient. Also, you can shear them for wool, and you can collect their little dropping piles, their manure piles for fuel and for fertilizing farms. So, I mean, being near beefalo is really convenient. That's why that's the first thing I look for. This is an end. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is sort of... You don't want to get too close to them either. They get alarmed, and that's a little scary. Oh, there's evil flowers here, though. But this area here, it's also near a road, which is nice. So I think I'll set up shop right around here. And clear cut some of these forests. Oh, so in addition to being useful for fuel, pine cones can also be planted to make more trees. Look at this map. Okay, so there's lands to my west that I haven't really explored. There may be something neat over there too. So what I'm doing right now is just holding down the space key. And he wanders around and does the nearest thing that he can do within a certain radius. Just sometimes chop a tree randomly, but... Yeah. Here. Get out our pickaxe. I say a real fire because, mandrakes! Mandrakes are interesting and very useful, but not something that we want to deal with right now. Oh, there's some spiders. Stay away from them. I'll probably take out that spider nest at some point. Ooh, a couple of them. So they come out of their little hovels in the evening and sort of wander around, and if you get... Oh, there's another mandrake. If you get too close to them, they will attack. But, no, in a wormhole. Yeah. Wormholes take you to another random place on the map. They eat sanity, and not a trivial amount of it when you go through them. No rocks, huh? Let's see, where haven't I been that's nearby? I haven't really been north. That whooshing sound is the sound of trees going to their next life stage. Hello, pigs. Oh. You do have a little time to try and build a fire. Now we're gonna hang out and listen to these beefaloes snore all night. So, since there aren't any rocks in our immediate vicinity that we can see, I guess we haven't checked here, but where have we passed some in the past? Yeah, there's some down here. Those are probably the closest, and will probably get us enough stones to make a hearth. And there's one all the way up here. That's not... And I don't think this connects, so... That's not useful. So we'll go down here in the morning. Probably go along this coast and see if we find anything fun. So hearths, are not fires that you have to rekindle every time. They do go out, but they don't turn into a pile of ashes, they just go out. So you can burn all kinds of different things on them, and the first thing that I do when I'm going to create a new home base is make a fireplace. And then we'll have a little home, and once we have a home, we can go search in earnest for that gold to make a science machine. And once we have a science machine, then things really get interesting. Just gonna check that map again. Time doesn't pass when you're looking at the map, so... Let's see... Yep, the stone's down here. And maybe look over there a little bit and see if there's any more of this stony kind of environment. So, what I don't know is whether I want to have my home base be right here by these trees I cleared out, or if I want to be over in the meadow. Let's go look at it. Oh, he's grown a beard. Those evil plants are upsetting. There's the wormhole nearby if I was over here. It would still just be kind of a short jaunt. I thought I'd close to the spiders, too. I guess I'll just stay with the original plan. And we're going south. There's a pleasant sort of green land. How far are we? That's not too far. This might be a better location. Oh, and there's frogs. Frogs are very handy. They attack in a very annoying fashion, which is that they lick you with their tongues and steal your stuff while doing damage. But if you kill them, they drop frog legs, and frog legs are a component in one of the best recipes in the game, which is Froggle Bunwich, which does quite a lot of healing when you eat it. Bunny, 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 here's a rock. That's 9 rocks, I need 12. I did notice that that little bong sound was the game informing me I can now make a thing I couldn't make before. So, I guess rabbit holes don't show up on the map. There weren't really any rabbit holes up here, which is disappointing. So maybe, now that we have enough rocks, let's go south. There might also be beefalo in this plane. Oh, there's some desert. Just little patches of it, though. It's very strange. A land bridge to over here. I'm not going to go too far. It's very nice to be near rabbit holes because you can trap rabbits for food in little traps, but you have to set the traps and then catch the rabbits in the traps one at a time. So you're constantly setting and springing traps. And if your rabbits are far away, then that's becomes difficult. No, I'm seeing little nightmare shadows around. So beards are kind of a mixed bag. Yeah, I know you're hungry. Let's eat. Beards are kind of a mixed bag. When you grow quite a long one, it keeps you warm in the winter, and well, there's another mysterious dirt pile. Staying warm in the winter is one of the biggest challenges of the game. So having a beard that keeps you warm. Hey, there are more beefalos down here. Alright, so which of these areas is better time? It's just one of the things that can improve your sanity is shaving off your beard. But if you do that, then you get cold. So, wow, this is a huge grassland. Well, this is a resurrection stone. So, in its most basic, Don't Starve is a hardcore game. Once you die, you're dead, and that's it. That's the whole point of the game, is not to starve. You don't get extra shots, except that there are a couple of things you can do that will give you extra shots at staying alive. And one of those things is finding and activating a touchstone like that one. Once you activate it, then your body will regenerate on that touchstone once you die. But it only works once. There are multiple touchstones in a game. I have found 2 in one game and been resurrected twice. That is a little unusual, though. Wow, this grassland is just massive. And it comes to a point here It's like a whole peninsula of nothing but grassland. So I'm not totally certain. Alright, here's some... Oh! There's the ring thing. There's a... You can build a machine. I think this has something to do with the fella who showed up and told you not to get too hungry at the very beginning of the game. You can build a machine, and by building the machine, you can go to another dimension, kind of, I think? Oh, I need to... Oh, I'm way too near those spiders, though. Oh, God. Keep running, keep running. Oh, no, not more spiders. Alright. Going to use our axe for defense if necessary. And hope the spiders don't randomly come this way. So, it's a machine made up of many different parts. And, one of the things that makes it up is the ring thing. I can hear the spiders, but they're not coming. You can see now we're in high summer. The seasons are changing, and you'll see we're now more than half yellow, and the blue splinter is just a little tiny thing. So, if we're going to go through a longer night, I might have, you know, made a torch and taken a risk. But it's a short night, so the spiders are probably not going to find us. Aha! That is a gold-bearing boulder. There's a lot of rabbits over here, good heavens. So, I did in fact just make a complete circuit over the biggest grassland I have ever seen. That's freaking massive. Alright, so I think we're going to make camp in this little meadow up here. I have not confirmed this, but I think that various kinds of crops, like if you build farms or if you plant berries or things like that, that they do better in meadow biomes and other places. I don't actually know that that's true, but I think that that's true. So let me just check around. I'm gonna pick this flower for a little sanity boost. There's some saplings around here. There's another flower I can pick. Okay, this is a pretty good area. Ta-da! A fire pit. Also, fire pits are safer. They're not as likely to set fire to things nearby. Now we're going to go... Where's our pickaxe? I'm going to go to that gold-bearing boulder we found down there. Ooh, a swamp. A tiny swamp, though, with nothing in it. There we go. Ta-da! We have gold! Excellent. Uh-oh. Those birds are absolutely terrifying. They can peck you just right to death in almost no time at all. Fire, so I can use it while huddled near the fire, especially in winter when you need to be near the fire for warmth. And look at all of these new things in the sidebar that we can make. This is very exciting. So, let's see. I've never found the purpose of a knockbeaten pickaxe, but we can make a shovel. Shovels are very important. So now we have a shovel. And we're gonna put down... Actually, we're gonna... And then... Aha! Alright, so we go down, so we made a shovel. Shovels are a very important tool. We can also make a pitchfork for moving around the ground. I've never done that, so I don't really know what it does. And you can make a razor for shaving off your dirty beatnik beard. These are the same. The little light means that there's new things you haven't made that are available. Traps. We should make some traps pretty soon. A backpack. Backpack, super important. Let's do that backpack right now. Look at how much more space we have. So what I like to do, you're going to have to take off your backpack sometimes, but for the most part, you're fine. I like to put things that I need a lot of in my backpack. So, actually, I just do those a little bit further down. Those two, grasses and twigs, stones and flint, and what else? I already have those guys. Oh, manure. Gold is a good thing to just generally keep track of. Oh, seeds. It was seeds. And then I'll have manure in this one once I collect some manure. And now I have an easy way to see how much of some of the basic properties, or some of the basic resources I currently have. And look at that, rabbit holes right nearby. And make a trap, set the trap on the hole, repeat. And when the bunnies wake up in the morning, they'll come out of their holes, and let's set the traps. And then, oh, I don't have enough. It's very nearly nighttime. Phew. Alright. We're fine. And I generally try to keep all my tools to one side. Oh, while we're here, we can do some more things with the machine. So, food, farming and things, we don't have the stuff we need for that yet. Science, we don't have the things we need to make more science. Alchemy engines are more powerful than the science engine that we currently have, and can unlock recipes involving magic. Some other things that can be useful.